What's going on, guys? Steve. It's some very sad news out of Minnesota. Our man Zach LaVine, who I actually wanted to be in the dunk contest again, I wanted him to go up against Aaron Gordon again because, to be honest, it could have went both ways. That dunk contest was the best I've ever seen. Yes, it was better than Vince Carter versus T-Mac versus Steve Francis. It was better than that in 2000. But anyway, some unfortunate news for Zach LaVine. His career is most likely going to be done because if you look at what he, first of all, let me tell you what, he's a torn ACL. It's obvious. He's only 21 years old, which is tragic. And this means the future for the Timberwolves is in jeopardy because, they picked him, I think, in 2014. I think it was like the 12th or 13th overall pick, in the first round. So they gave up a first round pick to get him, and he's a really good role player. He was playing extremely good this year. Just unfortunately went out with that ACL, and if you look at the way he plays and his style of play, it's based off of athleticism. Now, for the most part, when you come back and you tear your ligament like that, your explosiveness is not going to be there. He's not very strong. He's very skinny and very athletic. That's what makes him such a great player. So coming back, it's going to be hard for him. It's probably going to take him another 2 to 3 years before we even see him back, and by then, it'll probably be like a Greg Oden, unfortunately. And I really hope he can come back, but it's just not looking good because of his play style. Again, he's an athletic type player. And Zach LaVine, once you tear your ACL like that, you're not going to be able to move the way you used to move. You're not going to be able to leap the way you used to leap. You're not going to be able to explode the way you exploded. Your body can't take that wear and tear anymore, So it's very tragic that we have yet again another what if scenario in the NBA because this guy, he could have been great. I'm not saying he could have been like top 10 ever or top 100 ever. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he was a great player on the Timberwolves, and he was a big part of their future with Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. Unfortunately, it just didn't play out the way he wanted it to, but again, everything happens for a reason. Maybe there's something better that he's supposed to do in life. Who knows? Again, it sounds like I'm being negative, but I'm sorry. It's just the chances of him coming back, especially with the way the type of player he is, his play style, it's slim. It's very slim to none for him to come back and to be able to do something of a threat. People, if you look at the history of ACL tears, it's tough to go back. Any type of ligament tear, whether it's Kobe Bryant, and Kobe's one of the best players ever. When he tore his ligament, I don't think it was his ACL. I don't remember exactly what injury Kobe had, but when he tore, whenever injury he had back in 2013, actually 2014, he couldn't come back. He just couldn't come back from that. It was 2013 actually. 2013-14, and that's Kobe. That's Kobe. People consider Kobe a top 5 player ever. So to be 21 years old like Zach LaVine is, to just get drafted, this is only his 3rd year in the NBA, and already going down with an injury like this, it's truly sad, man. It's heartbreaking. Just everyone pray for him. Hopefully he can come back better than ever. But again, the chances of this happening, very slim to none. But hopefully, if he has the right people around him, he understands that he's not going to be able to explode like he used to, and he hits the weight room and he works on his post game because he has the height. He has the height. He's 6'5". Kobe was 6'6", and he had a post game. MJ was 6'6", he had a post game. He's only 3 inches shorter than Melo, LeBron, and KD. And they have really good post games. So he's 6'5". If he can get stronger, work on his footwork, maybe he can become a post player. He doesn't have to be as explosive as he used to be. He needs to become a better jump shooter, and maybe he can come back. But, I'm just trying to be realistic and show both sides of the picture. Anyway, guys, it's been Steve. I'm out. Peace.